I remain very confident that Islam is going to be the fastest dying religion amongst all the major religions of the world. I remain very confident that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. When I see a Muslim, in fact, I see a dying religion. A religion which emphasizes on not asking questions. You cannot ask a question. So when a religion demands that you should not ask questions, then obviously there's something wrong in that religion. There's something to hide in that religion. There's a basic hypocrisy in that religion and its survival history. When I see a Muslim, in fact, I see the marks of a dying religion. Most of the Muslims around the world do not know Arabic. 75% of global Muslims' mother tongue is not Arabic. And most of the Muslims do not know the basic teachings of Islam. Surprising, but that's true. Most of the Muslims do not know the meaning of the word Quran even. What does Quran stand for? Nobody knows. What does it stand for? Most of the Muslims do not even know how Muhammad died. Most of the Muslims do not know that Muhammad had concubines. Most of the Muslims do not know that having war booties, women as war booties, is allowed in Islam. And most of the Muslims do not know that you can rape even the wives of prisoner of wars according to Quran. Most of the Muslims do not know that Quran calls non-Muslims as worst creatures. Most of the Muslims do not know Arabic, and most of them did not even read the Quran in their mother tongue. Most of the Muslims do not even know Muhammad's marriages, and how he treated his wives, and how he divorced his wives, and how he raped women and called them his wives later on after killing their parents and husbands, and how he had sex with a minor girl, Aisha, when she was 9 and he was well over 15. And most of them don't even know that Muhammad didn't perform a single miracle in front of the public. And nobody bared witness. Nobody. So Muhammad himself was a hypocrite. Most of the Muslims do not know that Muhammad's wife, Khadija, in fact was a Christian woman. And he had a Christian cousin, Waraka bin Nawfal, in her house. And most of the Muslims do not know what is jizya tax. And most of the Muslims do not know that the surahs in the Quran are not in chronological order of revelation according to timeline history of Quran. And most of the Muslims do not know that Muhammad left Mecca in so-called fear for his life when he left his children behind. Now, most of the Muslims do not know that Muhammad wanted to go to Mecca, the place where he allegedly ran from, empty-handed to perform Hajj before even the Hudaybiyah treaty. And most of the Muslims do not know that Muhammad didn't leave any inheritance for his own daughters. And most of the Muslims do not know that Abu Bakr, the first caliph, waged war against the apostates of Islam soon after Muhammad's death, following the footsteps and orders of Muhammad. Because Muhammad ordered even all pagans to be driven out of the Arabian Peninsula. Most of the Muslims do not know their own religion. Ignorance is a bliss, but that ignorance will be challenged by the ex-Muslims. And we ex-Muslims will teach the devout Muslims the true colors and natures of Islam, which will eventually get them out as well. Christians do not have to learn Hebrew to understand Bible. So, as they know the Bible in their own language, they know better. They know Bible better than Muslims know their own Quran. They believe in a religion which emphasizes too much on memorizing verses and knowing not too much. So, Islam is going to become the fastest dying religion.